Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Almost said morning. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for TikTok to let all of our friends know that we are live on this beautiful Friday. Hello and good afternoon. Welcome. Where is consider? Let me back this up and just pop on me. Welcome, everybody. I'm waiting for TikTok to let all of our friends know that we are live on this beautiful what is today? Friday, actually speaking. I knew that. Shoot, I knew that. Today is for sure Friday, y'all. It is a beautiful Friday. So happy Friday to everybody. Zai, welcome. Hey girl. I am waiting for TikTok to let all of our friends know that we are live so we can go ahead and jump right into it. Y'all know the drill, or if you're new here, I'm not gonna assume that you do. While we wait for our friends to join, y'all, let's tap this screen and get this live to at least 500 likes because I want to give y'all all of the tea about everything. If you want tea on limited time deals and specials, comment specials. If you want tea on the giveaway, comment giveaway. If you want tea on whatever you want information on, long story short, I got it for you. But you guys have to go ahead and comment that down below because I personally cannot read your minds. Therefore, I don't know what y'all want to talk about. So feel free to comment that down below. Let me go ahead and tap this screen with Zai because Zai is tapping away. Zai, I'm coming right now to tap this screen with you, girl, so we can try to see what's what because I want to get our friends. Oh, shoot. I want to get our friends up in this live so we can talk about limited time specials and everything. And I want to give you guys this heat on the giveaway, etc. Hold on, y'all. My heater is hot. I thought I had the fan on. Okay, there we go. But let me go ahead and tap the screen with y'all so we can jump right into it. We have amazing limited time deals and specials for the girlies guys as well. Because I know I be saying girls a lot, y'all. I'm just used to saying girl. I say girl 24/7, okay? I call my daddy girl on accident. But it's just because I want to let the girlies know that the men are coming to get their body done as well, okay? So not that we got competition, but we got competition, ladies. The men are coming to get their body snatched for some. Let me actually show you guys one of the men results that we have here. These ab etching results. Y'all see that 2, 4, 6 pack? Okay. Exactly. The men are definitely coming to get their body done here as well. So, ladies, again, it's not that we have competition, but we got competition, okay? So if you guys want tea on what this procedure is, how much does it cost, how does it work, etc., feel free to ask me questions down below. I want to show you guys this HG lipo. Not that I have a favorite surgery, but it's my favorite to show you guys on TikTok. But it's my favorite to show y'all, but it's the one that TikTok hates the most, okay? TikTok restricts me for showing y'all this. So y'all gonna get this for like 10 seconds or so. Then we gotta go ahead and switch this up, babes, because TikTok will restrict me, okay? But feel free to ask me questions, y'all. If you want tea on limited time deals and specials, comment specials. If you want the tea on the giveaway that it's not going on right now, but we did have a giveaway. Comment giveaway. If you want tea about the clinic, about Avana Plastic Surgery, comment the clinic. If you want tea on the different procedures that we have here, feel free to put procedures. If you want tea on the surgeons, comment surgeons, y'all. So again, y'all technically run this live because you guys let me know exactly what you want to talk about. And from there, I take off and I start running and rambling and talking and giving y'all what you guys want, okay? Tea on Dr. M. Which one, Meniscus or McDaniel? Bro, we got 2 M's, okay? We got a bunch of M. Which doctor? Dr. Meniscus or Dr. McDaniel? Let me know in the comment section. Girl, I have like dry skin all around my eye because I'm doing this little like it's not a chemical peel, but it is trinitolone and it sheds the skin, all of like the dead skin, all of that, whatever. So off topic, not McDaniel. Okay, so Dr. Meniscus. Dr. Meniscus, he is here at Avana Plastic Surgery. He's been here for a minute, okay, quite a while. Dr. Memeniscus, when I used to do lives with him and be at the Flagler location, one, he's located at the Flagler location. Okay, so he's at a different location than this one. Two, he is known to do Wendy Williams breast augmentation. Okay, that's the tea on him. Not that it's like piping spicy tea, but her breast aug. Nothing else on her body but the breast. So that was back in his prime. He used to be over there in Philly. And yeah, the girls used to come on live like, "Are you the doctor that did Wendy Williams' breast?" And they're like, "Yeah." I should have not made them sound like that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's the tea on Dr. Memeniscus. He has a beautiful wife named Jody. So when you guys contact him, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be talking to Jody, depending on like the day. And she'll let you know as well, "Hey, this is Jody." Da, 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 da. So yeah, she's pretty cool. A pretty cool gal. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want tea on in the comment section. But that is for Dr. Memeniscus. Any specifics that you want, Zach? Because you said Dr. Memeniscus or Dr. M. Any specifics that you want me to talk about? If so, girl, you got to be very specific, and I got you, okay? Or did I do good enough? Did I touch what you wanted to talk about? Let me know in the comment section, please. But yeah, that is tea on Dr. Memeniscus. Y'all, we have over 10 surgeons here. So if you want a doctor in specific, let me know. If you want specific information about that doctor as well, please let me know in the comment section. And y'all, I'm an open book, okay? I'm always down to answer all questions. I answer every single last one of your questions, okay? To the best of my ability, of course, because some questions I personally cannot answer due to me not being a surgeon. I'm your brand ambassador. I'm not your surgeon, okay? How long has he been doing cosmetic surgery? Amazing question. So if I'm not mistaken, it's over 20-something years, but don't quote me on it. Please don't quote me on it. I want to ask him that directly, and we can see what's what, because don't quote me on that. And not to put an age on him, but what I always used to tell people when I was on live with him and like he didn't want to age himself, I'm like, y'all, he been doing surgery longer than I was alive. Longer than I was alive. And I didn't want to put an age on him, but I'll be 21 in a few days, literally. So no tea, no shade to him. Like, he is forever young, okay? That's Unc. That's cousin Unc cousin. You know what I'm saying? So not to put an age on him, he is still definitely trying to keep up with the trends. And y'all, as his patients, being that he has such a young crowd, not young as in like young, but young as in 20s, 30s, etc. Y'all keep him young as well, okay? Girl, I'm 22. Let me not. But I know that's right. I know that's right. You see, we repping for the girls in their 20s, early 20s, late 20s, whatever. That's what we are repping for. The girls in their 20s. Girl, when is your birthday? So off topic, but when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Or did you just turn 20? Have you been 20? Are you pushing 21? Like, what's the deal? By the way, speaking of age, where's the top to my, do not forget, May 13th, girl, you're not far from me. And your birthday around the corner, Zai. Happy birthday in advance, girl, in case I don't see you on your birthday, because I love birthdays. So we're going to say happy birthday right now. We're going to just say it right now and get it up in the air right now, girl. Happy birthday. But while we are talking about ages, I want to let you guys know that in order to get surgery, a common question is, how old do you have to be? 18 years or older is the age that you have to be to have your work done without any parental consent. If you are anything under 18, you would need parental consent to have your procedures done, okay? So once again, 18 and older can have their work done without parental consent. If you are under 18, you will need parental consent to have your work done, okay? So feel free, y'all, to drop some questions down below in the comment section. Drop some questions while I blend out my under eye, because I might have to restart this. I hope we're not restricted. I don't know. But I might have to restart this live soon, depending on what's going on, okay? But feel free to ask me questions, y'all. If you guys want tea about the surgeons, comment the surgeon that you want tea about in the comment section. If you want tea about our limited time deals that we have, comment deals. If you want tea about the clinic, Avana Plastic Surgery, comment that. Like, literally whatever y'all want to talk about is what we talk about, okay? So feel free to comment. Somebody's comment was, I want to say saltwater cowgirl. I think your comment was filtered because I see that little notification. It says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community. So TikTok did just filter somebody's comment. Please feel free to comment that one more time for me, okay? Because TikTok did filter you. But if you do want to ask any questions, I do answer all of your questions, y'all. But if TikTok filters you, I'm gonna assume it was you, Saltwater. But if not, somebody commented and got filtered, okay? So I cannot see your comment. What is this? Marcus asks. Hey, Marcus. Marcus, this is the ab etching procedure, okay? So this right here, this is ab etching. 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. But this, you actually have your abs, okay? I call this the structure procedure. I want to show you another form of ab etching as well for the male. Surgery, yes. It's a surgery. So this is also ab etching right here. This is what all of the men are coming to do. Actually, one guy just left who just came in and got his ab etching. The body looks amazing. So again, ladies, it's not that we're in competition with the fellas, but we do have some competition because the men are coming to get their bodies done. Okay? Do I have it done? I personally don't have ab etching. My preference are and always will be the sisters, okay? But me personally with ab etching, I personally don't. I've seen the girls and guys once again come through and get this bad boy. Let me tell y'all, they look good. This is also HD liposuction. But when that question is asked, I like to talk about preference, y'all. Everybody has a different preference. For example, sometimes the girlies come in and they want to get only lipo 360, while some girls want to come in and only get the BBL procedure without breasts, or some girls want the breast and the BBL. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's preference is different, okay? What is y'all preference? Okay, Justina, the first to answer. Justina wants a tummy tuck. So Justina's preference is a tummy tuck. Girl, we definitely have tummy tucks here as well. Extended tummy tuck, mini tummy tuck, flow de lis tummy tuck, whatever tummy tuck you want, we got it for you, okay? So if you would like the tummy tuck, Justina Johnson, leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of the screen, because after that comment of I want this normally follows this comment or this question. How much does the tummy tuck cost? Okay. Now, when it comes to prices, y'all, unfortunately, I cannot give you guys prices on live because TikTok restricts me every single time that I give the girls prices. So if you want a full price list into your phone, leave your name and number in the blue note box. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell the other girls and guys, that blue note box, or when I redirect you to the blue note box, it's not a little tactic to get your info and blow up your phone like the spam messages from the dealership. No, it's only because TikTok restricts me every single time. So if your name and number is in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, that's how I can get you the free consultation virtually or in person, also a full price list. Okay, I'm gonna explain how that blue note box works right now. Once I get to buttocks retired, says I'm booked. Girl, congratulations on your new box. Girl, congrats on your new box, girl. I'm gonna say congrats in advance, okay? Because I know for a fact that after that surgery, the body will be T. But now my next question, girl, who you booked with and what are you getting done? If you feel like sharing, let me know. But who are you booked with and what are you getting done? Congrats, girly. And I cannot wait to see how snatched that body is gonna look, okay? Can't wait to see it. Body will be T. Is that AI? This is not AI, but that is definitely a compliment. Hey, so hey, how are you? Welcome to the live. This is not AI. This is actually work done by Dr. Luster, okay? No, my bad. This is Dr. McDaniel. I thought I was showing y'all this. This is work by Dr. Luster. So it's not AI. This is ab etching. For your 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack, this is ab etching. This right here is HD liposuction. That is high definition liposuction for a more contoured, more defined look. The girlies lean towards this when they're not ready to make as big of a commitment as ab etching, but they want to, still look good, still look toned and structured. They normally go for this, which is the HD liposuction procedure. We also have lipo 360, which your stomach will still be flat and, very nice, very snatched. But as far as the aesthetic of it, it won't be as defined as this, okay? Still flat, but it'll be like smooth, not defined like HD liposuction. Hey, Chanelly. Hey, girl. Welcome. Chanel, I need a second tummy tuck, red bottom beauty. Wait, what was this? Is so off topic. Do you know this song? Long heels, red bottoms, long heels. Yo, when I was younger, okay. But hey, how are you, girl? Welcome to the live. I'm so sorry. That was so off topic, but welcome to the live. I need a second tummy tuck. Girl, if you need that second tummy tuck, I feel like y'all know the vibes already, right? Put your first name, last name, and number in the blue note box, girl. That's the very first step to getting any procedure. Tummy tuck, BBL already, right? Put your first name, last name, and number in the blue note box, girl. That's the very first step to getting any procedure. Tummy tuck, BBL, lipo, Avana box is your bestie because you can get a price list to your phone for your tummy tuck. You can also get a consultation completely free. We're going to pause on this free thing right here, okay, y'all? Because if it's free, it's for me. The consultations are completely free with any surgeon of choice. It could be Dr. Memeniscus, Dr. McDaniel, Dr. Schuster, and Dr. Lester, Dr. Abbasi, which Buttocks Retired asked about. It can literally be any surgeon that not obligated to that surgeon. So yes, you can have a free consultation with Dr. McDaniel one day and then the next day turn around and have a free consultation with Dr. Lester. It just depends on your preference and who you want, and you don't have to lock in anything until you are ready, okay? So everything is free as far as consultation up until the point where you put your deposit down, because of course that costs money, okay? But yeah, I'm going with Dr. Abbasi. I don't know how to spell it. Now, Dr. Abbasi, she is so sweet. Let me tell you, she's literally like, she reminds me of when I used to watch Cinderella when I was literally like young. She reminds me of Cinderella. Dr. Abbasi, I call her the Avana Barbie. She's the Barbie of here. She's our princess, our real life Disney princess. But you're gonna look amazing, okay? She does, we all, not we, because I'm not a surgeon. All of the surgeons, they do amazing work. Dang, that looks good as HE double hockey stick. Girl, yes, this looks amazing, okay? This looks amazing. Chanel, once again, hey girl. Red Bottom Beauty says, wow, how much is this? Now, that is an amazing question. Y'all, when it comes down to these prices, unfortunately, I cannot give y'all prices on live because TikTok restricts me every single time that I give y'all prices, okay? So if you want a full price list to be sent to your phone, there is a blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. Please put your first name, last name, and phone number in the blue note box. My bad, y'all. I've been blending my under eye for like the last 30 minutes, the last 30 years. Baby, you ain't even been alive 30 years yet, please. But if you want to have that consultation, the price list to your phone, please leave your first name, last name, and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? So that I can send that price list directly to your phone. How that blue note box works is, a long story short, it goes directly over to a coordinator, okay? I don't see it. So when they text y'all, it is not me. Okay, it is not me. The girls, you should text the coordinators like it was me, and y'all, I promise that is not me, okay? It's a coordinator, and once they reach out to you, you can say, hey, I would like to have a full price list sent to my phone, okay? And once they see that message, they'll send that full price list to your phone. How is your day going? My day is going good, Chanel. It's Friday. Every Friday is a good Friday, okay? Chloe Rex says, hey, Chloe. I had one long ago. Yes, China, girl, you see? You know that song? Long hill, red bottom, long hill. That used to be my song, I'm telling you. My dad used to side. When that song started playing. Woo! Do you have a BBL? Me personally, I do not have a BBL. That's a common question, y'all. My preference is the Bahubes, okay? The Bahubes. I really wasn't born with much. My family called me mosquito bites for a long time growing up, okay? So I kind of sort of had the chest of an 8-year-old boy. So yeah. Next, I see in the comment section, yes, please, again, y'all, name and number. Thank you, my pleasure. You something else, yo, girl. I'm sorry. It's Friday. It's Friday. How much is a BBL? So for the price of a BBL, Chloe, do me the biggest favor. By the way, if you guys already had your answer to the question, I read the comments in order, and there's a major delay from real time. So when I see y'all comments, so I'm not like a robot. I'm not repeating it. I promise y'all. It's just the fact that, yeah, it's slight of a delay. But for a full price list, do not forget, y'all, to leave your first name, last name, and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. That blue note box is your bestie. I like deep bronzer, like right here, y'all, so don't mind me pack this bronzer on, okay? And when I take videos on the camera, I'm gonna make content today, but when I take videos, to me, it looks best when I like pack my bronzer on. Because fun fact, if you ever have a photo shoot or something like that, the makeup artists, when they go heavier on your face for your photo shoot, it's for a reason. The camera is not going to pick it up. If you do like a natural light beat, you'll look flat faced. So when they pack your bronzer and your contour on, that's the reason why. So that on the camera, it'll be beautiful. It'll show up nice. In real life, it may look a little crazy, may look like a bit too much, but it's really not, because the camera will pick it up differently, okay? Fun fact. Next, I see Kitty Tati says, yeah, no, uh-oh. Red Bottom Beauty says, thank you, it is my pleasure. How much does she charge? So all of the surgeons, y'all, we have over 10 surgeons here. Somebody says, girl, write the price on a piece of paper. Girl, I did that. I used to sign the price with my finger. And guess what? TikTok caught me and restricted me, y'all. Our account was on warning. Okay? So please, please, please. The blue note box, I promise, it is not a way to like get your info like a little marketing tactic. This is for Margaret and you, Jazz, okay? This is only because TikTok is strict, okay? They're real strict around these parts. So what they do is they restrict me, okay? And then they send warnings like, this is your first warning. Y'all, that first warning scared me. It set me straight beyond scared straight. Babes, I learned my lesson after the first time. I learned. I won't even try to play with y'all TikTok. Y'all got it. Baby, y'all got it. So I would definitely say, please leave your name and number in the blue note box so that they can send their prices to your phone. All they're going to send is, first things first, they're going to reach out to you and be like, hey, how are you? My name is so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. After they send that, there's like a hair in my eye. After they send that to you, then you can say, hey, can I get a full price list sent to my phone? And they're going to send that to you, okay? Uh-oh, Soph says sent. Soph, congratulations. Girl, I cannot wait to see you in that new body. New body, who this? What is the recovery time? So for the recovery time, I'm going to give you a downtime. Your downtime is 1 to 2 weeks of downtime. After about 3 weeks or so, you can return back to work, of course, with restrictions, meaning no, if you work in like a warehouse, no heavy lifting, etc., 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 okay? Just basically be a little cute princess girly back at work. But recovery time, your downtime is 1 to 2 weeks of downtime, okay? And now I say downtime because everybody's body is different. Everybody's recovery process and time is different. We've literally had girls after the first day be up and walking and moving like nothing happened. I hope she joins this live too, because she joined the live and was like, y'all, after the first day, I was fine. Out and about in the malls, in the streets, everything. And she even tried to go back to work after the first week of surgery. Did her boss send her home? Yes, and thank God, because girl, go home and get some rest. But if you're cleared by your surgeon, you can return back to work after a week. That has happened before, but I want you to get cleared by your surgeon first before doing so, okay? But yeah, I give you guys that recovery time. I mean, your downtime, because everybody's body does heal differently, okay? So imagine I say, oh, you got 3 to 4 weeks to recover, and you back and you feeling good by the next day. That means that I'm a liar. And Ayana's never been that, okay? But let my ex tell it, please. Next, I see down below in the comment section, need to know about the HD lipo. So this is HD lipo. That is high definition liposuction, okay? With this, it's a more contour and more defined look. So if you book Lipo 360, for example, you're going to be nice, flat, smooth, Instagram ready. This is HD lipo. You're still Instagram ready, but it gives the appearance of you were in the gym, putting in that work. I'm talking Stairmaster. I'm talking treadmill. I'm talking them machines. I don't be in the gym clearly, but this is the HD liposuction. It gives a gym-like appearance, okay? Very contoured, very defined. It looks good. If you want more of a commitment, or I would say this is something that you get when you're not really ready to commit to something like ab etching. This is ab etching for the women-ish, whatever. And then for the men, ab etching looks like this. So I would definitely say HD lipo. If you're not ready to make as big of a commitment as the ab etching, HD lipo is going to be your bestie. And this right here is high definition liposuction. So HD, high definition. Very contoured, very defined, body snatched. Yeah. Alana says, girl, I am sorry. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Alana. I can't help it. Can a skinny person get this? Example, 125 pounds. Yes, of course you can, girl. What's stopping you? Y'all, we literally accept all shapes, sizes, colors, shades, people. Man, we do it all, okay? But I would definitely say in that consultation, let the surgeon know exactly what your concerns are. For example, if you feel like you're too skinny to have surgery, let them know that that's your concern and they can tell you exactly what they can do for you, and they can reassure you as well, okay? That, girl, you're fine. Come get this work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you definitely, if you're 125, you most definitely can get it done. Now, if you are too skinny, like severely underweight, basically, the surgeons can let you know that as well in the consultation, and they will definitely recommend you some things to do in that case. But you should be fine, girl. 125 pounds, you should be fine. But I'm going to always encourage y'all to leave your name and number to get a free consultation. The consultations can be done virtually or in person. So if you guys are watching from somewhere out the state or out the country, we're located in Miami, Florida. But if you're watching from somewhere out of Miami, Florida, yes, you can get a virtual consultation still without having to get on that plane to come see about us, okay? And in the consultation, you talk to your surgeon one-on-one, okay? A very private conversation with them. Talk to them. You can speak about your concerns with them, all of that. And they can give you recommendations. They can give you specifics on what to do, what not to do, all of that, okay? So please get a consultation. What's the recovery time for lipo? My first round was lipo BBL. So it'll be about the same recovery, but not really, because with the BBL, that's a combo, y'all. So that's a fat transfer. That's your fat from your stomach, your sides, and your back to your boonie, okay? So yeah, I would say with lipo, I see she said I went back to work a week later. You see? I'm telling y'all, everybody's recovery time is different. She was back at work after a lipo 360 and a BBL the next week. Everybody's body is different. Clearly, buttocks retired is Superwoman. Or you like Catwoman better? I like Catwoman. But yeah, clearly my girl is that girl. Back at work the very next week. I know that's right. So if you were like that with lipo 360 and the BBL, I can definitely say with liposuction alone, you're going to have a smooth recovery process, okay? If your process for lipo 360 and the BBL, again, that's a combo procedure. So if your process was, if you was chilling like that and trying to be back at work the next week, then you're going to be straight, girl, okay? I have my surgery in 3 months. Ariel. I cannot wait to see you. Who are you booked with? And what are you getting done? Can't wait to see you. Working in the hospital. I know that's right. I took it easy. Exactly. So when y'all go back to work, you most definitely can go back to work after that first week or so, as long as you're cleared by your surgeon, 1 and 2. As long as you're taking it easy. You cannot go back to work and trying to be She-Hulk herself. No heavy lifting, okay? No excessive bending. And even like, for example, with the tummy tuck, you actually, there's a certain position that you have to stay at. I would show y'all, but really no space. But it's like you have to be kind of like hunched over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not standing completely straight up with the tummy tuck, because that incision is at the bottom of your stomach, hip to hip, hip to hip. And if you stand up straight like that, you know, nice posture, you may or may not reopen your incision. So we give you guys like certain things and steps to do after surgery so that you know how to not re-injure yourself, okay? Do you have to drain a lot? Cash the Don. Hey, Cash. So, it depends. You're going to be draining, because with something like liposuction, for example, with this procedure, I'm going to just explain how liposuction, any lipo works. When they do liposuction, they don't just take out the fat automatically. They have to go ahead and put a liquid in your body that softens up the fat. And then after that, they suction all that stuff out, all of it. So with the draining process, it's getting out that liquid, it's draining out that blood, everything, okay? So if your surgeon does so, and if you prefer, we do have little bulbs where pretty much it catches all of that liquid, the blood, etc. I'm not going to say BLOOD too much because TikTok is strict again. But it catches all of that so that it's not all over the place. As well, if you do not want the drains, we have had where some patients literally are like, hey, I don't want no drains. And some surgeons do so. Another surgeon like Dr. Meminiscus, he requires drains no matter what procedure. But I know for a fact Dr. H does some without any drains. So in that case, you don't have to reopen your incision every single time to drain, because somebody asked that as well. Think of it like a pimple. So nasty, I know. But when the massage therapists are doing that massage and they're draining that liquid from you, they're pretty much getting all of the liquid, and then all of that pressure will not reopen the incision, but make a little opening to let you drain. Again, like a pimple. Think of it like that, okay? So if you don't get drains, think of it as like a pimple. All of the pressure will just like let the liquid flow out. It'll automatically come out. But if you're getting drains to drain the bulbs, I call it the bulbs, like two little bulbs that they have. It's the drain tube, then it's the bulbs at the bottom. It catches all of that, the blood, everything, okay? And you got to just like empty it out when it gets to a certain cc. Take track of how many cc's that you are draining as well. We're going to give you like a whole little list and everything. Write on the list how many cc's you're draining, all of that stuff, whether it's 40 cc's or 70 cc's. Just write it on the list. And then in your post-op appointments, when your surgeon sees you, they're going to ask you for that and everything, y'all, okay? We make it as smooth and seamless as possible. I keep saying we, although guys, I am not your surgeon. Once again, I am your brand ambassador, so I don't do your surgery. But yeah, the surgeons here, our team, the staff, everyone, they make it as seamless as possible to make sure that everything is literally mistake proof. And if you have any questions, I would definitely say to ask all of your questions. Do not forget that no question is a silly question and no comment is a silly comment. So y'all ask me some questions in the comment section, whether it's about surgery, whether it's about the clinic, the procedure, if it's about the hemoglobin levels. Unfortunately, with those levels, every surgeon has a different little thing, and it's over 10 surgeons here, and this brain right here does not keep track of all of that. So if you want the levels sent to your phone, y'all, put your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of the screen for me, okay? So that we can get those levels sent over to your telephone. Okay, I think that's enough mascara. What y'all think? That's enough mascara before I turn into a little raccoon with a black eye. Okay, we are done. But yeah, y'all feel free to ask me questions. We talk about all things surgery. We talk about any and everything, y'all, more than surgery as well. But it's only if y'all ask me. I won't just voluntarily, sometimes I will, but I won't just voluntarily give y'all tea on something else unless y'all ask me. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But we do talk about all things surgery here, so feel free to ask me questions about surgery, about your surgeons, about the clinic, about procedures, maybe do's and don'ts. Maybe do I eat this? Do I not eat this? Speaking of foods, y'all, after surgery, not that you're on a diet, but we do give you guys some restrictions to follow after surgery, because you want to make sure that you're on a nice, clean regimen after all of that work is done, so that you can maintain your results. Not only to maintain your results aesthetically, but you have to feed your body back those great nutrients that you get from those nutrient-packed foods. We tell you guys to eat fruits, leafy green vegetables as well. So many like nutritious things that you need for its nutrients, okay? So I would say again, y'all, we give y'all a full list. Don't be alarmed. Don't be afraid. I also made a couple of videos on Instagram. Well, I made it, but it's posted on Instagram. I didn't post it, but it's posted on Instagram on Avana's Plastic Surgery page, and you can see what to eat. I was in Publix and all, y'all, people looking at me and asking me what am I doing, or offering me waters. Please, it was embarrassing. But I made a whole video in Publix where I gave you guys like a full list of things to get. I showed y'all examples. I was holding fruits. It was a whole ad, okay? Unpaid ad for Publix. So yeah, go ahead and check out that video. Our Instagram page is Avana Plastic Surgery on Instagram. And yeah, I'm all caught up with the questions. Okay, period. Now let me show you guys the Instagram page in case y'all missed it. I want to make sure that you guys have the right page. Let me show y'all that right now. This is the Instagram page. This is Avana Plastic Surgery on Instagram. Let me decline that. Boom, Avana Plastic Surgery on Instagram. That's the IG page. Once you click on this page right there, it's going to be a bunch of videos and pictures, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, I think that's it, y'all. Any more questions and comments? If not, I'm going to end this live. So feel free to ask me any last minute questions and comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what the girlies want. No questions. Guys, have an amazing rest of your day. It is Friday. I'll be back on live a lot more today, maybe like 3 more times today, depending on how long this live is. I'm going to be back on live, okay? So feel free to follow this page right here. This is our TikTok account. We have multiple as well, but this is the TikTok to be on, okay? Because it's going to be me on here. So have an amazing rest of your day. Follow, follow, follow. Also, I may be live with the surgeon I got to fix my hair. Very soon. So feel free to follow that page so that you don't miss the surgeon's live, and follow the Instagram page because we had a couple of giveaways that you might or might not have missed out on. So feel free to follow the Instagram page, follow this page. I give you guys updates daily on giveaways, specials, etc. And I hope that your name and number's in the blue note box, okay? See you guys later.